was all over the place. She looked like a female Snoop Dogg if he had been addicted to substances other than Mary Jane. I thought she was just a tweaker that just found herself in the wrong place. I figured she would just get escorted out with no incident until she grabbed my client's girlfriend by the head and started beating her in front of the family. Now I didn't know what to think. The girl was wearing a Cookie Monster t-shirt and brutalizing the girlfriend. There was no longer any order in this courtroom. The bailiff went to break up the fight. She was a 5-foot black woman that was built like the Red Angry Birds character. It didn't matter. As soon as she got over there, she whipped out her taser and hit the Cookie Monster woman with it. Cookie Monster got stiff as a board and fell to the ground. The bailiff stood over her and got snooker punched by my client's girlfriend. The girlfriend was so delirious at that point that she just started fighting the first body she saw in front of her. She got the bailiff across the head. Before long, they were engaged in a demented battle. I was watching, in awe, like everyone else in the courtroom. All of a sudden I was clobbered with a right hook that came out of nowhere. Apparently my client's boys were there to send me a message too. They used the distraction caused by Mrs. Cookie Monster to sucker punch me and the other lawyer. One of the guys went for the prosecutor, and the other went after the judge. The prosecution must have taken self-defense classes because when I looked over there, she had this guy in some sort of arm lock that looked excruciating. The other guy knocked the judge out pretty easily and went to grab my client. They ran out with the guy still in handcuffs and tried to make their escape. The bailiff was still engaged in a raging battle against the tweaker and my client's girlfriend, who had seemingly teamed up against the law. As soon as the guys opened the door, they were tackled by a squad of cops. The courtroom was in shambles. It was pure chaos. In my 20 years of practice, I have never seen anything like this. The judge ended up being fine. It turned out the Cookie Monster woman was my client's other girlfriend that he had been seeing without telling her about his main girl. Nearly everyone involved with the siege of the courtroom was arrested. I got to take off for a while and recover from the trauma of that day, but I just wanted paid time off. In reality, I thought the whole experience was awesome.